Orange Freeway. We're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So to get his day started at the plate, Thairo Estrada trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Estrada stands at first with 1 out.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
We got full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this one's in the dirt. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Yanks lead 1. It's the Yankees 0. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. Jameson Taillon gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today, because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next to hit, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more of this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. That's by him for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line drive base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now here is Luke Voit. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, and they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Stanton carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Aaron Hicks, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up is Aaron Hicks. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. This is swung out and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Kyle Higashioka.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Thairo Estrada digging in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
No ball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Stassi has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth. The left field.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball to Letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball below the zone. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 40s, 10 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. We played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well off the plate inside. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, usually the
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Scott Scheffler.
tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm moved. Special, I'm my essence, I'm a rule. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders. Even though we was only green to take orders. Stand for the count, bounce, leave my daughters all caught up like sheep. Thank my daughters for the soul. What does it matter? I'm here to kill a chapter. 9 lives maybe. Cool cat, it's just what my mom's made me. Waiting for rap, can't help it when I'm focused on the bigger picture. Gotta have fight, I ain't changed what I ain't the future. On my door, only the beast locked up, so locked in. White noise all locked out. I'm Dallas.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Like you dressing so impressive and you're moving in pathetic. Admitting adolescence when you faces, kill our prejudice that's been plaguing all the races, because unity the key to advance civilization.
First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Schebler wants an Atlanta Brave. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. The plate next, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. now, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. Stepping in once again is Luke Voit. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, left field, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Stanton playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now to bat, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1. Line hard to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Up next to the Angels.
Next to stand in is Dexter Fowler, trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one. Slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. Just late. He's safe. Next to dig in, Scott Scheffler. Potential tying run for him at third base. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. They trail 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Justin Turner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jaime Barria, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Jaime Barria.
Next up, Thairo Estrada. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And now, DJ LeMahieu struck out in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit in the air out to left. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The second baseman, David.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He went deep last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fletcher carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there aren't two gone now.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next to hit is Jose Iglesias. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now it'll be Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Ready now is Gleyber Torres. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Now here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. To the plate now, Luke Voit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. The relay throw on to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. Now to the plate, here is Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him.
Ball, inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take.
Gone on strikes, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rendon on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. It's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Rendon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get to it. This one's down. Long throw to third as he arrives at second without a play as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised.
Ouch, that one hit him. He went right back after the very next hitter, and I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one, and indeed.